Your first task will be by using mind map to create a detailed picture of a specific profession, job, or specialization that you might be either interested in and eager to find out more, or well familiar with but still want to check your knowledge. It might be your or your colleague's current or future profession. There are no one unified pattern how mind map has to look like. You might imagine it as a tree, a path, river, or simple graphic. Mind maps are an effective tool first popularized by famous British psychology author and television personality Tony Buzan. They are a visual organization of data and helps to learn by categorizing information. A central idea is placed in the middle, and associated concepts are arranged around it. When creating your mind map, make sure that it reflects the following aspects. 1. Scope of professional tasks. What they are, how many, what type of. 2. Needed personal qualities to fulfill tasks. Personal traits, habits, values, dispositions. 3. Needed skills to fulfill tasks, generic and professional. 4. What resources are needed to fulfill the tasks, human, technical, and other. Here is the visualization. Tip: you can create your mind map online using Mind on Map. I hope you found this task interesting and discovered during the creation of your mind map at least one challenge or raised a question, as I did. Here is my mind map that reflects the profession of a teacher. I used the scheme with 4 big and several smaller parts. Here is the visualization. As you can see, first I placed in the middle the main idea. I named it a good teacher. Then, based on the requested mind map aspects, I identified what I thought were the most important ones. For example, in the domain, the needed personal qualities, next to the personal traits, I put patient and motivating because I think it is highly important for the good teacher. I did the same to each branch of each of the 4 domains. I believe you also managed to create a mind map of the profession, job, or specialization you chose. Now, we will move on to the next task. Your second task is to analyze the mind map of the chosen profession, job, or specialization to gain a deeper understanding of it. Please come back to your mind map and review it. First, is a visualization detailed enough, and are all the most important things listed? Second, are all listed things in the right place? Third, is it possible to identify a specific profession? Is its visualization informative enough? Is it clear, specific? Make necessary corrections and improvements. After that, we will introduce the next task of this lesson. Tip: you can watch how I improved my mind map. After I completed this task, I looked at it again and found what needs to be improved in my mind map. Here is the visualization. Firstly, I found that some things were missing. For example, under the branch dispositions, I added knowing students because I realized it is important to continuously delve into each student's strengths, areas for improvement, progress, and behavior. Secondly, I also found that other things were missing, so I added those too, which you can see marked in pink. Thirdly, I noted that the sub-branches, innovative and progressive, were duplicates, so I removed one of them. Finally, I identified the connections between certain sub-branches and drew green lines to indicate their relationship. Tip: as well as the visible improvements in my example, you should also pay attention to the following. Are all the items in the right place and in the right order? If not, you have to rearrange them. Does your mind map fully specify the profession, job, or specialization you have chosen? Can it be confused with another one? If so, you need to specify the sub-branches accordingly. Do not forget that you can incorporate visuals such as colors, images, or symbols to make the branches and sub-branches more engaging and aid memory. Third task: analysis of your profession profile. It will take around 30 minutes. This task involves evaluating your chosen profession. The previous tasks prepared you for the current task. Based on it, evaluate your current or future profession by doing SWOT analysis. Analyze profession's positive and negative aspects, professional opportunities and challenges in terms of first, scope of professional tasks, second, needed personal qualities, third, needed skills, and fourth, resources. Tip: you can use the SWOT visualizations presented. Fourth task: analysis of your personal abilities. It will take around 30 minutes. In this task, you are about to evaluate your personal abilities to fulfill requirements of your chosen profession. Guiding instruction. You already did evaluation of your profession. Now let's look at yourself. How do you see yourself in a profession? What personal strengths and weaknesses do you encounter? What are outside opportunities and threats? Tip: you can use the SWOT visualizations presented. Well done! That was the last task for Lesson 1. We can now move on to Lesson 2.